In honor of Pride Month, we are going to explain what the meanings of acronyms and symbols commonly used in the LGBTQIAP+ communities are. The first letter, L, stands for lesbian, and it's used to describe a woman who is sexually, romantically, and/or emotionally attracted to other women. The next letter, G, stands for gay, and it refers to someone who is also sexually, romantically, or emotionally attracted to someone of the same gender. It can also apply to women, although it is usually applied to men. B stands for bisexual, where a person is attracted to people of two distinct genders, so you are attracted to both men and women. T stands for transgender, which is used for someone whose gender does not match their assigned sex at birth. Side note, for anyone who is confused on the difference between gender and sex, your sex is your biological setup that is given at birth, but your gender is actually on a spectrum and based on how you identify in regards to societal norms that we as humans have created for how women and men and non-binary conforming people are. Sexuality, on the other hand, is another term that refers to your attraction to others and who you are attracted to. The next letter, Q, stands for queer, which is an umbrella term that is used for anyone who is not heterosexual, which is another term for a straight sexuality, or cisgender, which means your gender identity matches your sex at birth. For example, I was born female at birth and I identify as female, so I would be classified as cisgender. I stands for intersex, and this is used for someone who does not have a distinct sex and has chromosome patterns of both male and female, which is also called DSD, or differences in sex development. A stands for asexual, which describes someone who does not experience sexual attraction to anyone, whereas P, which is for pansexual, is someone who is physically, emotionally, and/or romantically attracted to all kinds of people, regardless of their sex or gender identity. And finally, the plus at the end means not limited to. Okay, so now we know what all the letters of LGBTQIAP+ stand for. Now let's talk about some human rights campaign symbols that you may have seen but didn't quite understand what they were. One of them is a blue square with a yellow equal sign. There's also another logo that looks exactly the same, except the colors are red with a pink equal sign. The first one, blue with a yellow equal sign, stands for LGBTQ equal rights, while the pink equal sign with the red background is also a logo from the Human Rights Campaign that shows support for same-sex marriage. So if you didn't know before, now you do. I personally didn't know a lot about these topics until I looked into them, but the more we can learn about various pride symbols and terminology, the more we can help create a more inclusive and comfortable environment for everyone.